All right, hello, all you night readers. How are you? Hope everybody's doing well. I hope. Hi, hey, Valentina, hey, Tasha and Wolf. It's nice to see you guys. Hope all is well. Did you find your missing rock, Tosh? All right. Who do we got tonight? Is that Kid Gully? How are you? Ohio, it's great to see you. How are you? Hey. Good to be here. Good to be here. All right, let's see. What is our theme of the day? Our theme of the day, or at least for the next 24 hours. That's how we do this, right? For the next 24 hours. Being sly. Yes, this is just how you want to be, right? Sly. Little sly. Sly, maybe in the family stone. That's how you do it. All right. Good. All right. Here we go. All right, so let's get started. Don't forget, guys and gals. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget also all readings, as you reiterate across the bottom, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. Keep that in mind always. Don't base your life decisions on tarot cards. You can see me at nightreadertarot.com and you can make donations there. Donations take priority. And so if you want to definitely get your reading this evening, then that is the place to go. Go there, make a donation, and let me know here, and we'll get to your readings right away. Otherwise, I pick at random, and that's how we kind of go. So, and if you are, if you've asked a question and I didn't get to it, or I didn't see it or something, whatever, just retype it, please. Just retype it, and because I don't get to go back and re-chat it like while I'm doing readings. It's tough. All right. So, hey, Playboy Bunny, nice to see you. Very nice to see you. All right. So let's see what we've got. Valentina says, I'm communicating with Carlo. What are his feelings towards you? I don't know if I should give him another chance. All right. Well, let's see what we got. All right. So should Valentina give Carlo another chance? That's good, Ohio. All good things there. I'm glad to see that. All good things here, too. Don't forget also, if you donate, please just put it down here in the chat that you donated. By the time I get around to finding my phone and finding out that it's there, unfortunately, I'll probably miss it. So, hey, Vic, how are you? Vic, yeah. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're all here. It's always nice to have a crowd. That's for sure. All right. So I have reset completely old Night Reader Studios over here. Night Reader Studios has been completely reset on a new table and a new desk, and we did some moving around of furniture today here at the Night Reader house, at the Night Reader estate. And so I'm hoping you guys can hear me all right, and I'm hoping that the music is playing again. Our background music is still playing. That's important. You ordered your tarot your way. Awesome. That's great. You'll really like it. You will really like this deck. Like I said, it's very Rider Waite. It's very, you know, if you liked Rider Waite, no music, huh? No music, Tosh? Oh, great. I knew I would do something to screw it up. I knew I'd find some way. Huh. I'm surprised because it looks like it's running, but I can't be sure. Yeah, it looks like it was running. Oh, well. We'll see what happens. I'll have to fool around with that, I guess. But yeah, so it's very Rider Waite, obviously Rider Waite esque. It's very much it follows along with that. But the pictures are a little more modern, and the colors are good, and it's nice. It's a nice deck. So okay, well, if you can't hear music, then I'm sorry, but I'll get it fixed for tomorrow again. Trying to figure out why that would be. I cannot think of a good reason why that would be. All right, well, let me know if it comes back on. That's all. That's all I can say. Like I said, old Night Reader Studios here got all rearranged. New desk, new everything. But all right. So back to Valentina now. Oh, there you go. You can hear it now? Awesome. And you can hear me, right? The music came on and I go away, maybe. You guys, that would be okay, I'm sure. Valentina and Carlo. Should you give them another chance? Oh, what a difficult question. It looks like you guys had a really good relationship at one point. You had a really nice relationship there with the 10 of Cups. I really see that. But then, then the fighting began, unfortunately. Something came up, something happened between the two of you that made it so you guys just couldn't stop fighting with each other. You couldn't stop the arguing and the just mind-numbing arguing. And both of you kind of split off. You split off at that point from stuff like that. The thing is now you're committed to learning new things, and he's kind of committed to the old ways. If you see, you're looking here towards the future. I don't see him at all. I don't see him doing anything except thinking about the fighting. That's the last thing he sees. You've turned your back to that fighting, and you don't want that anymore. You want to learn something new. You want something new in your life. You want to learn something new. So then you move across, as we move, you're mature minded, you're passionate, stuff like that. So you don't want to go back to this childish fighting stuff. You don't want that childish fighting stuff so much. It's not good for you. It is definitely not good for you. So you are looking, you've got somebody who may be on the outside right now, kind of looking in your direction. Hey, kitty cat, in your direction. But as you can see, that's your future. They're looking towards your future. There's nothing else on the right side of this. So it's moving towards your future, but it's extremely slow. It's an extremely slow move. But unfortunately, I think that's the way. I just think that's the way that life is right now. Everything's moving kind of slow. Nothing's moving quickly, and things are what they are because of everything is going on in the world right now. You can't just go and go out somewhere and have a nice dinner with somebody, or um, you know, you can't just find someone and say, hey, let's go to the movies, or let's go to dinner, let's go have a few drinks. You can't do that. So I think it's just going to be I think there's somebody out there different. I think it's somebody new. I don't think going backwards is the option, because everything here I see here is all moving towards your future. Your future is separate, but it's going to be slow going because of the way things are in the world. And right now you can't just run out there and go, hey, I'm going to go on a date tonight. That'll be great. Yeah, it doesn't work so well, unfortunately, when we're quarantined. So, yeah, that's what I got for you, Valentina. Thank you very much for your question, and I appreciate you letting me answer for you. All right. Oh, let's see. Vicky Lish says, will my spiritual career I want to bring me to satisfaction? Okay, there you go. It's better when I read all the words, I guess. Right, Vic? If I read all the words, the questions make so much more sense to me. All right, so Vicky Lish wants to know, will my spiritual career that she wants to take bring her satisfaction? Okay. Let's see what we get. I don't usually pick the top card, but tonight I felt like, you know what? Maybe that one might be important. All right, so you're looking for to do something in some type of a spiritual career. Not a hobby. It's not going to be something that's a hobby, right? It's going to be an actual spiritual career. Here you go again, 5 of Wands. Okay, so we start off with, again, we're with the King of Pentacles, and you've got people in your life right now that enjoy that life. They enjoy the good life. They enjoy being financially secure. You want to be financially secure like that. You want to be a lot like that, where you don't have to worry about money and issues and stuff like that. That would be great, right? If we didn't have to worry about money. This isn't a real good time for that, but for figuring out not having money, but that's what we're dealing with. So yeah, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for some type of to use your spiritual power to make money in the career. I understand that, but I also see that you may be leaving some of yourself behind by doing that. Maybe a career in this spiritual field is not, maybe it's not a career. Maybe it's not really a career, but like I said, more of a hobby that you want. Now here, I can give you an example of me, and because I kind of see this in me. I'm not looking to do tarot reading as a career. This is not my career. I am enjoying myself, but it's a hobby. I'm not making money off of it. It's not like I'm making I do. Yes. Do I get donations? Absolutely, I do. Do I, is that like a salary type thing? No, it's not a salary. Or else, yeah, that would not be right. But the money I get in as donations goes back into keeping things going here every single night. So I see that maybe, So for me personally, it's more of it's like something I enjoy doing. I love doing this show every single night. I enjoy coming in here and stuff, and seeing everybody and talking to everybody and having a great time. But I definitely see that this path is probably not going to end up being a career for you. But I think that you'll do something spiritually that's going to be that you're going to have a good time doing as well. I think you're going to have a good time doing it. I just don't see where it's going to be a huge moneymaker. You want it to be, but I don't see where that's going to be. But I do see where you'll have friends and you'll make new friends, and you'll, just like we have here, just like I have on here, I've made many new friends doing just this live stream for the past month. It's been, it's been really nice. It's been a lot of fun. I've had a good time doing it, and people like it. People are enjoying it. So they tell me, at least. So I take their word for it. But yeah, so you're gonna have people who befriend you as well. You'll also have people who are not really not quite as accepting as everybody else. Some people will accept what you do. Some people won't. Some people won't accept it as openly, because that's just, that's how people are. Not everybody accepts everything. I'm one type of, I'm one certain religion. That's my religion. I was brought up that way. My grandfather was a minister in that religion. Other people don't. They have different religions, or they have, completely different feelings about religion and stuff like that. And that's okay, because not everybody's going to have the same outlook on everything. And that's the same thing you'll go through, just like I'm going, again, I'm looking at a parallel journey, you and me, at this rate. If this is what you're looking to do, if you're looking to do something like this, where where you're going to be reading cards, or doing some type of, anything like this, or like some, any of the other people who are out there right now, I really see that, that's how it works. It just happens to be that way. You'll have people who believe in you, and you'll have people that don't. And the ones who don't believe in you, okay, well, they can hit the road and do their own thing. They can go find out what they want to find out and enjoy it. And the ones who do believe in you, they'll be here every single night, just like you guys come here every night to spend time with me and have a good time. We are all like-minded, that's for sure. And of course, at the end, I think I see where you come out doing well. I see you'll definitely do whatever it is you decide to do. You will do well at it, which is going to be great. You'll have support. You'll have a lot of people supporting you. You'll be triumphant. You'll be victorious. You'll be good. You'll be really good at it. Never a doubt on that part of it. Not a doubt at all. So you'll have some good people to help you. You'll have some people who are, you get some trolls out there that just don't get it, or they just are skeptical, or they're just, it's just not their thing. Okay, that's fine. Then move aside and let the followers in. All right. So that's what I got for you, Vic. Thank you so much for your question. Always. Always, always. Hey, Zach, you finally made it. That's great. I am so happy to see that. I know I joked with you the other night, and I probably said stuff that on over on Dr. Mystical's thing when we did our collaboration, and I kind of felt bad afterwards. But I'm really glad you're here, so that's a good thing. And let's see what we got here. Kid Gully, I saw, had a question about a musical career. When will I officially be successful in music, and will I find the right girl? Gotta get all those questions in all at once, right? Get them all in. I just know how I usually, I watch his streams all the time, of course. Um, Being friends with him and knowing how good he is and how well he does. So yeah, I've seen some of the funny stuff that gets said, Zach, about you, and I kind of jumped on the bandwagon, But I'm really glad you're here. It's cool. I'm glad you were able to make it. All right. All right. We have got. All right. This is our reading for what does Streamlabs do? Oh, silliness. Don't worry about it, Vic. Don't listen to Streamlabs. They're crazy. All right. So that kid Gully wanted to know. That's his name. I'm not just calling him that kid. He wants to know, when will he be officially successful in music, and when will he find the right girl? I see. Yeah, I see the Seven of Swords again. That's twice in a row, right? I see you are extremely. You're very hopeful. You are very, very hopeful about this whole thing. That's for sure. I can see the hope part. Let me get rid of your questions out of there so we can see the cards. I'm going to straighten this camera out a tiny bit. There we go. Maybe. Okay, so I can see, yeah, you are hopeful with the star. And then you've got the Two of Cups, which is you're going to find someone. You're going to find someone. You're going to find someone who you're happy with and who makes you happy and who they're going to be happy with you. What I'm seeing, though, in this whole thing is I'm seeing the whole, am I going to find the right girl part? And I'm not finding anything out about the music. I don't see anything about a successful musical career, fortunately. Just looking at what's out here now. But I see you're hopeful. You are hopeful on both fronts, that's for sure, on the music and the girl part. But you find the girl. You find the girl. And you're going to want to give her everything, no matter what it takes to do that. No matter what it takes to do that, you're going to give her everything that you can. Every little bit of you, every bit of everything you have, you're going to give into this relationship. And at some point, that's going to be so taxing that you're going to end up being, it's going to upset you. It's going to make you feel kind of like I can't sleep at night. I can't think of anything else. It's all, all this stuff going on in my subconscious, in my dreams and everything, because of that moon being there. And you can see where you've got, let me straighten out. Let me explain something really quick. To me, at least, tarot cards are not men or women. So yeah, I see a woman here, but if this is you and you're a guy, well, you know what? Then that's you that's you anyway. It's still you. So yeah, I see you as being upset about something, and like I said, it's deep rooted in your head. It's in your dreams. It's in everything you're doing, and you've got your hand over your head, or your hand in your head. No, you have your head in your hand. That's more like it. Let's get that right. Jeez. You got your head in your hand. You don't want to really see what's going to happen in the future. But if you would open your eyes, lift up your head and stuff, you would see that even though the musical career may not be part of this whole thing right now, the Ten of Pentacles is showing a really happy life with that person that you met back here. So, do what you can. Don't overdo it. You don't want to overdo, but be hopeful. Be hopeful for the music too, because that's not easy. Look how many billions of garage bands there are out there, and garage groups, and people who write songs and all that, and how many of them really actually get any kind of a career out of it, right? So you really have to keep that in mind when you're looking at a musical career. But the getting the right girl thing looks like it really is going to work out. So don't worry about it so much. Take your head out of your hands and look at the happiness. Look at the happiness that's coming to you if you lift your head up and just look. All right. So that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for your question. I appreciate it. All right. Zach says, when or will I? Yeah. I used to flirt a lot on Doc's feeds. Yes, I used to watch his feed in a hot tub while drinking. Yep. That's what I heard. That Kid Gully appropriate. You're accurate too, but when I'm successful from it, I'll put people onto your stuff. Yeah, send me music. If it's nice, if it's background appropriate music, like the stuff I have here from a good friend of mine, I'll put it on on my website as background music for you, and promote it on my. I'll put it on the live stream as background music, and I'll promote it on the website. So I have no problem doing that. I gladly help. All right. So Zach says, well, I find the direction that I'm supposed to go, you're being pulled in several different directions. Okay. The hot tub is out of order. So sorry. Come to my hot tub. Come wait by the side of the tub. But it's out of order, sorry. Sorry, Tosh. Right now it's a cold tub. All right, let's see what we've got. Will you find the direction you're supposed to go? Yep, you certainly will. You certainly will, Zach. Let me get rid of the question. You certainly will, because you're going to find someone to go in the right direction with. I don't know if you're actually looking for a relationship at this point. I'm not sure if you're actually looking for that or not. But if you are, you'll find it. If you're not, then you're going to find a friend at least who is going to help you make the decisions to head in that right direction. I don't have a hot tub. Sorry, no hot tubs for me. And you're gonna move on this as quickly as you possibly can. And you can see the Eight of Wands is always the movement card. It shows that movement. Look at you can see they kind of look like those wands are moving quickly. You will know it's the right thing to do as soon as you make the decision to do it. As soon as you make the decision to do the one thing out of the two, you're going to know right away that it's the right thing to do. And that's going to help you. That's going to help you with become financially secure. It's going to help you become happier in your life at this point. It's going to give you some. It's going to give you some security, stuff like that. Stuff that you're really looking for. So yeah, I really think that you will definitely. You'll definitely find the direction you're supposed to go. I know death's at the end, and of course it's death and rebirth, or death and a new beginning. Some cards actually are called. I know there's one tarot deck out there that this card is called Death and Rebirth. That's what they call it. death and rebirth. And hey, Miriam, welcome. It's great to have you here. Thank you. Yeah, so it's also end of something, start of something new. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're going to make a decision. You're going to take the right path that you really want. You're going to know immediately that it's the right path. Absolutely, Zach. It will be the right time, the right path to choose. You'll make it. You'll know it. It'll work out extremely well for you, both in a mental capacity where you'll be mentally happy and you'll be financially happy. And then it's just that then you're going to implement that new beginning, that new start. You're going to stop and start. All right. That's what I get for you, Zach. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're able to catch it tonight. Like a Kit Kat, Marion. Put a Kit Kat in your mouth and get a bang out of life. Give me a break, give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Yep, either way. You either have the old slogan or the new slogan. All right, Zach. I'm glad that was helpful. Thank you. Playboy Bunny had a question. And that would be... I'm going back, and I'm not seeing it really quickly. Yeah, post it again, Kitty, Playboy Bunny, for me, please. Because I don't see it, and I'm way back on the chat, and I lost. There you go, Zach. See, that gets in your head right away. Boom. All right, Playboy Bunny. Yeah, if you would just type it again for me, I appreciate it. I don't see it. It's way back there somewhere. Maybe. All right. Where else are we? All right. So, Ohio told me earlier that I think it was Ohio told me that she ordered the Your Tarot Your Way set. Your Tarot Your Way. Is that right? That was right, Ohio, right? It was you? Oh, okay. Playboy Bunny wanted to have a finance reading. Got it. Reading about finances. Okay. Got it. I can do that. Cool. I'll go over when we have no questions again for a second, because there's always a little break. I'll just show you a couple things here and there with this deck compared to regular Old Rider-Waite, which is not, like I said, it really does follow that along, with the pictures are so much better. You can tell I use it a lot. I do use it a lot. I don't read reversals. I really don't read reversals. So, all right, Playboy Bunny wants a finance reading, though. Let's do a finance reading. All right. Yes, mods are extremely useful. You have to have good mods to have a good live stream. If you do not have good mods, you do not have a good live stream, because you will be so lost. Wouldn't even want to think about it, live streaming without good mods. All right, finances. Oof, finances. Don't we hate those? It starts off with finances, right? It starts off right there. You're being very cautious about your money right now because you don't know what's going on in the world with stuff. Um, Playboy Bunny, you just don't know what's going on, so you're extremely cautious. You're moving towards your future here, but such a slow pace. It's going to be such a slow pace when it comes to money right now. That's just the way it is. Unfortunately, and you're going to have a decision to make, and one of them is going to be good, and one of them is going to be not so great. Unfortunately, in the beginning, I believe you take the wrong path. I laugh because or at least you hear me kind of have a quick chuckle there at the end. I do that when I get nervous. Sorry. So I don't. I just don't see where you took the right path right off the bat. I think you decided on something and you took the wrong path, and it ends up not working out real well monetarily for you. It's not the best. It was not the best money decision you could have made, as you can see, just by the Five of Pentacles, and also again the Nine of Swords. Here you are. You're staying awake at night. You're exhausted, but you can't sleep because okay, I think I've really made the wrong decision with this whole money idea. Let me go back. See how they're heading backwards, towards the past. Let me go back and make that better choice, because you made the bad choice. It didn't really work out. You've kind of lost sleep over it. Let's go back to make the other choice. Once you make the other choice, then you're going to have that structure and stability in your life, and that's going to help you rebuild that financial base that you really need. And of course, also you've got that whole idea of, yes, everything going on in the world, finances aren't going to be good for anyone right now. But that's how I see it, Playboy Bunny. All right. I hope that I hope it wasn't so terrible for you, but it's just the way I see it. And as I get reminded occasionally, sometimes the cards tell you what you need to know and not what you want to know. Thanks for telling me that all the time, Wolf and Tosh. They both tell me that. Remember, the cards don't always show you what you want to see. Sometimes they tell you what you need to see. So, all right. That's what I got. Oh, Miriam wants to know, what do my guides want to tell me? Really feel like I need a message from them. All right. Let's see what your guides have to say. Let's see what your guides have to say. All right, Miriam. Again, thanks for coming out, being here tonight. All right, here's what we've got. Your guides want to tell you all about sharing is caring. They want you to know that whatever you're doing right now, whatever you're doing in life right now, you're working extremely well with the people you're working with. The people you're working with are helping you a lot, and you're helping them a lot. You're really getting into a groove with them. So you're working really well with the people that you work with. You've also got this idea that maybe you should donate money to somebody. Donate somebody to to some type of a cause. Maybe you should, or maybe not money, maybe it's just time, or maybe you should, or a talent, or something you can do. There's something, volunteering, maybe even. For me, always, the Six of Pentacles does not mean just giving money. It can mean just giving money, but it also, like I said, it also, to me, can kind of symbolize sharing gifts and talents and volunteerism and stuff like that, where you're doing stuff for other people, basically. The thing with the Hangman is, though, you really want to watch who it is that you're doing this with, or for, or who you're giving, whatever it is you're giving, who you're giving it to, because the Hangman is kind of telling me that one place that you might have in mind in the future to help out may not be entirely legitimate, and they may be trying to rip people off if you're volunteering your time, or they may be trying to rip you off if you're volunteering or donating your money. So that is something you definitely want to keep an eye on. All right. You got the King of Wands, though, of course, and the King of Wands is fire and fire. Wands are fire and kings are fire. So you've got extreme passion for what it is that you are doing and what you're working on and what you will be trying to do here in the near future. So you will be very passionate about it, and that just goes to show how mature you are in that, and mature minded that you are in the whole thing. And in the end, of course, then your guides are trying to tell you basically that you're going to make it through. You're going to make it through, okay? And when it's all over, you're going to get together, and you'll have the big party at the end where everybody finally can get together and everybody can see each other. You can see family and friends and everything that people want. Everybody you've been wanting to see throughout this whole crisis going on. You're going to be able to finally see them, and they want you to know you're going to make it okay. You're going to be good. All right. So that's what I got for you, Miriam. Thank you so much. Thank you for your question, and thanks for allowing me to read for you. All right. Louisa is here. Louisa from the UK. Can't sleep again. Huh? It's nice to have you here, Louisa. Thanks so much for coming out, though. I appreciate you coming here if you can't sleep. That's for sure. All right. And Miriam missed the whole reading due to Oreos. Due to an Oreo crisis. Yes, he read you, Miriam. All right. That's fine. You can replay it later or some other time. All right. Do I have any more? I love I love Oreos. I'm not big on Oreos with the milk. I just like Oreos. All right. So Ohio, since I have no questions right now, and I still got a few minutes left. We'll look at a couple quick things, kind of give you an idea of what you're getting when you get that new deck. Because Ohio just ordered this deck. It's called Your Tarot, Your Way by Barbara Moore. It's a great deck. Absolutely wonderful. Very much it follows the Rider-Waite style of decks. It's just, like I said, just much more modern, less cartoony type of pictures, which is great. So you get cards like this, where it's the the three of or the two of cups and the two of cups where you're meeting someone, right? Thank you. I'm sure they'll be happy about that. Somebody in Barbara Moore's camp. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm glad you enjoy when I read from it, though, because I really do like to use it a lot. So, yeah, you can see here where like the two of cups, it's basically the same. You're getting basically the exact same thing. You've got the symbolism on the top. You've got the man and the woman. Here they're holding their cups, and you can see where his hand is kind of coming across, but you can't tell if he's holding her hand or touching the cup or what he's doing. But it's clearly, obviously, people getting together, and having some feelings. On this deck, you can see basically the same thing. They're holding their cups together, though. They're looking at each other just like these two are. They're really staring down each other, but they are clearly, very clearly holding hands. Really clearly. You get the three of cups. You can see almost the exact same thing. Almost the same colors, green, yellowish, red, the light color, the light blue, maybe light bluish, whitish. You've got all the flowers and vegetation. Here's a pumpkin here, here's a pumpkin here. You've got all the same stuff. It's giving you that same feeling and that same read, which is great. Yeah, do the cups look different? Sure they do. But who cares? They're cups. It's a cup. It's the three of cups. Here it only tells you it's the three. You have to figure out, of course, you know that it's the cups, but you have to figure that out. But you can see where it's extremely similar, but it's also that some of those slight variations and some of the the updated pictures really kind of makes things different. It helps with your readings, that's for sure. This deck helps my readings much more than the regular Rider-Waite one does. But it's, again, I say other than regular Rider-Waite, but this is basically regular Rider-Waite. It's not Anna Kay. Anna Kay is completely different. Anna Kay looks very different. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy the deck for sure, Ohio. I really think you will. And I am hoping that you do a... I hope you can... I hope the differences make the difference for you. I hope that really helps. Miriam rewatched with her Oreos, and she says, "Yeah, I've been heavily considering doing charity, but I'm not in the financial position to do so." Yeah, well, that's oh how true. Oh how true. So, all right. Does anybody else have any questions? All right. I'm hoping. Yeah, I like to. You can go into what do you call it here, into Anna Kay or something like that, and find the three of cups. And again, basically, it's the same thing, but it's a little more. It's even a little more different. It's different. Differenter. Isn't that weird? It's not a weird one. Great. I just make up my own words. Don't worry. But I'm sure you'll be. I'm sure you will be enjoying it, and I'm also sure that you'll enjoy it, and you'll be using them in your readings. Perfect. And you can always use them here and read along. But yes, Anna Kay is great for movement. She is really good for movement. And that's why I like the Anna Kay deck so much. That's the three of cups out there. And somewhere was that two of cups. It kind of shows you, it's basically showing you the same thing that you saw with the other card. with the other two decks, but it's, again, this one's a little different as well. It gives you that little bit of difference here and there. There it is, Two of Cups. You can see the yellow sunshine and happiness there. And here you can see where they're kind of intertwining those cups around, and they're holding the curtain around them so you really can't see them too well, but they're looking longingly. And, it gives you the same feeling. That's for sure. So, all right. Louisa says, will I ever change jobs or careers? Will I ever change jobs or careers? Hey, Temperance Bliss, how are you? It's nice that you're here. Thanks for coming out. Good to see you. All right, Louisa. Will I ever change jobs or careers? I would imagine even before I pull cards, yeah, at some point you'll change jobs in your life. People do change jobs a lot. Well, they change jobs because they're not exactly sure what they want to do when they're younger, but I say younger, you're younger than me at least. And there you go. There's your Three of Cups. Wait, don't these look very familiar? Now, you saw me shuffling. I don't pick cards out of the same spot every time. I don't pull them off the top. I pull them out of random spots. So we just get lucky. That's all. We just get lucky with having some of the same cards. So you'll get the same. It's just maybe that this reading is the same feel as someone else's. So obviously you've been having problems. You've been having problems with people you're working with right now. They are not obviously not your best friends. They're all looking to take some jobs away from you. Yeah, I'm definitely. I have children older than you. But yeah, so you've got people who are looking to just come in, and if you leave your job, they're looking to just jump right in. They'll wait. They'll jump right on in your grave, basically. So, and you obviously don't want that. You are, you're very rational and you're intellectual and you want to be focused. You're focused on your career and you're focused on your job, but you can't keep worrying about looking over your shoulder all the time. Now, money, of course, is going to be a problem, and it's going to be another extremely slow endeavor. You've always got to worry about that because of everything that's going on right now. If you change jobs, well, then you may become a non-essential worker in the UK. And if you're a non-essential worker at that time, by switching jobs, then you could be losing out on income, and that would be difficult for you. That would be extremely difficult, but you're moving forward. So money could be an issue, but it won't be something real fast. It's it's not moving in real quick as an issue. It's just something that is something to keep in the back of your mind. So you're going to want to choose. You're going to really have to choose the lesser of two evils. You're going to have to choose whether, can you suck it up and take this, or is it so bad that you need to get out right now, no matter what the financial implications are? That's what you really are going to have to decide. So you'll decide, you'll make a decision on that. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to make a good choice because you're going to have your friends around you. They're going to all be supporting you. Everybody's going to be happy about the decision you made in the end. It will work out for you, Louisa. So yeah, I do see where you'll probably change jobs. But unfortunately, you've got to make a tough decision to do it, and that's to actually leave, even if it's going to cause you some type of financial hardship. All right. So that's what I got for you, Louisa. Thank you so much for your question, and thank you for allowing me to do your reading. Temperance Bliss had a question somewhere I saw, and it was, dun, 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 dun. How is my Virgo? I don't know. You tell me. How is your Virgo? You tell me. I think the more stuffing, the better, Marion, by the way. Double stuff is good, but triple stuff or whatever it is even better. Kitty Cat's dealing with a Virgo, too. They're really slow. Ha! Oh, no contact at all, huh? Temperance, okay. Let's see if that shows up for us. All right. Give it another quick shuffle. Keep my hands. You guys can see this way. I do not pick cards from the top of the deck. So when they come out and they're the same card sometimes, well, it's not my fault, I swear. There. That's what I've got. You're welcome, Louisa. He said, thank you so much. Totally the dilemma I'm in. Great reading. Thanks. I'm glad it'll work out. Yep, I definitely think it'll work out. I think you'll make the right decision, no matter what the cost kind of thing. And I don't see that cost being a big deal because it's, it was the Knight of Pentacles, which is so slow moving that it may not ever even happen. By the time it gets here, it may be already done and over with. Okay. How is your Virgo? Your contact-free Virgo. All right, let's see. He's hurt by something, it looks like. He's hurt by something that happened in the past. And you have no contact with him at all, which to me looks like somebody else does. Somebody else is helping him through this difficult time that he's gone through or is going to go to. And that's just not fair. You think that's just not fair to you. That it's not, but for some reason you weren't there for him, and now you're being judged for it. You have, justice is coming toward you for it. You've also got the Knight of Swords coming your way. A very fierce and determined Knight of Swords, who's somebody who's going to be extremely aggressive. They're all heading away from you. They're all heading towards the past. They aren't here now. They've already been and gone, basically. So, he was here. He was in your life at one point, maybe not, well, I think you had contact at one point. I'm sure you had contact at some point, I can see. But it looks like he's been and gone, and he's kind of moved on to somebody else helping him through a difficult time. And, and this has happened very swiftly, very quickly. He's somebody who is proud of what he's doing, though. He's really proud of what he's doing. He's happy with it. He's somebody who wants to make sure that what he's doing and what he has is absolute perfection. And he's had a lot of choices to make about it. And he's had a lot of choices of people to help him through this difficult patch here. So I definitely see that. Yeah, I could see the no contact idea, especially in here with the Knight of Swords moving away so quickly. But I do see where somebody else is helping him through a difficult time, and that person was someone he picked out of several different options that he had. So yeah, that's what I have for you. All right, Temperance Bliss. Temperance Bliss. Make sure I get that right. Just call you Bliss. You cut it off, yeah. Yep, I think that's exactly what's going on, and I think that he's just, he found somebody else. He had other options shortly thereafter, and even if he was hurt and down, somebody else came in and is kind of carrying him along. So, all right, Miriam, this is going to be the last reading for the night. What should I do as a career? I'm thinking of doing medical. Yeah, this will be my last reading for the night. If you guys have other questions or didn't get questions answered, then you come back tomorrow night. We'll try it again. All right, I'm here every night, 6 o'clock. Every single night, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Don't forget, donations are greatly appreciated. Anything we can do to keep the live stream going. If you guys are having a good time, like I'm having a good time, then let's keep this live stream going. And to keep it going, it requires a little bit of money. Now, of course, I put money into it too. I don't want people to think that the only reason I get to keep it going is because you guys give me all the money for it. Because, of course, we all share. It is my live stream. All right. This is our final question. This will be our last question for Miriam. And she would like to know, what should she do as a career? She's thinking medical. I am thinking not medical. I think whatever you decide to do, you've done it before. And you're going to end up taking another leap of faith to do it again. So if you've done medical in the past, well, then maybe I'm just too quick to say no right off the bat. But I just looks like, obviously with the Fool, you're moving toward your past, so you're moving back towards something that you had or had done, and you're not really looking where you're going, but you're willing to take that step right off the edge and do it. Whatever you decide to do, it's going to help you become financially secure. You're going to lead a better life for it. That's for sure. All right, so you haven't even graduated college. So really, right now, it's just going to be the leap of faith part. Obviously, since you have not started working, you're in college. You don't really have that career experience. You may have worked at some point when, before college or during summers and stuff like that, but it's not going to be anything like that you're doing. It's not going to be anything like that. But whatever it is, you're willing to do it. You are going to be willing to do it. You're going to be willing to take that leap of faith. And like I said, it's going to work out for you to a point where you will have a good life that's going to help you and make you feel like you are financially moving onto your own, moving on your own in a good financial direction. You've got the world now. Everybody wants the world. Who wouldn't want the world card? Because that, of course, means completion. You're going to complete college. You're going to do, you're going to do it. You're going to attain you're going to get your diploma, and you're going to graduate, and that's going to be great. And again, we've got justice. We've got justice out here, and that's going to be that equality. That's going to be that balance. You're going to want to find something that gives you. I use my hands a lot. It's going to give you that work life, or work and home balance, where you're going to work, during the day, and you probably work hard. But you also want to have time for your family. You want to have time for your friends. You want to make sure you have time for, if you have a significant other, or, however, um, you want to make sure you have time for them too. So you want to make sure you balance both of those things out. You want a good work-life balance with it. And then you've got the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, first off, it's a fire sign. Wands are fire, the fire sign. And that usually means passion, but queens are water. And of course, if you put water on fire, that's not really great. But you can see the fire around the top of her throne. You can see all the lions, which, Leo the lion, a fire sign, Leo's fire sign. So, and you've got new life, new beginnings and stuff here with the sunflower and all. So I would definitely say you are quite passionate about what your plans are for the future. You're just at a point where you're not sure. You're just not sure on which way to go, but you'll find the right path. You will find the right path, and you'll find out that, things go pretty well for you. You'll like I said, you'll finish college. You'll do extremely well with that. Just you'll find a job that's going to make you happy. It's going to be something that you'll be passionate about, but just remember to balance work and the rest of your life. The outside part, out of work part. All right. So that's what I got for you, Miriam. I hope that is kind of just what you're gonna do. You just gotta kind of suck it up and get out there and do it. Yeah, there you go. You gotta do what you gotta do. There you are. Mayo Girl, thank you for coming in. Unfortunately, that was our last question. I am taking off, but you can come back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Eastern time, and ask your question at that point. All right. So I hope you all have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in. And don't forget, stop over at the website, www.nightreadertarot.com. You can make donations there. You can set up you can set up private readings, or you can set up recorded readings. Either way, you can check out everything that you need to know all about the show and Night Reader Tarot. So, all right. I appreciate you all coming out and having another great night with us. It's always a great night. All right. So thank you and have a good evening. All right. Talk to you all tomorrow. Good night.